Great. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I begin, I believe we need to address VA's late submission. Last night, VA sent us another batch of OAWP recommendations. We had no trouble reviewing these prior to the hearing, but I take issue with the way VA is doing business. There's no reason these could not have been cleared and provided to the subcommittee earlier than last night. The chairman and I are in lockstep when it comes to what we want to achieve out of this subcommittee, an improved VA that provides the best possible services and outcomes to veterans and their families. Late submissions and unwillingness to engage sooner delays Congress work, but it does not stop us. I invite VA to join us in our efforts to improve the department. And thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to start by thanking you, Chairman Pappas, your staff for working with me and my staff on this bipartisan discussion draft. This discussion draft incorporates Democrat priorities and Republican provisions for my bill, H.R. 6638, to improve the VA Office of Accountability and Whistleblower Protection, or OAWP. This bill would give OAWP a position of counsel to advise the office on legal matters. It would require OAWP to track settlement negotiations and agreements between VA employees and the department. It would refocus OAWP on providing resources and training to VA employees on whistleblower rights. And most importantly, it would remove OAWP's investigative authority. As I've stated before in our previous hearings on this topic, it is clear to me that the office has not been performing at the level Congress or the Secretary should expect. In 2021, OAWP made 57 disciplinary recommendations. Of those, 3 were mitigated, 13 were modified, and 29 were not implemented. In other words, 45 of 57, or 80% of all the disciplinary recommendations OAWP made were changed or simply ignored. This is a sustained reality of the office despite different leaders and administrations. As I said before, either the OAWP recommendations were sound, but their poor reputation inside the agency leads VA officials to disregard the recommendations, or OAWP's investigations were flawed and the recommendations should not have been made. I do not see the value of the office's investigations and recommendations if they are flawed or dismissed out of hand. Instead, our bipartisan draft would direct OAWP to refer whistleblowers to the Office of Special Counsel, or OSC. OSC already has the authority to receive, manage, and investigate allegations of retaliation, and the office has an impressive reputation for impartiality and rigor. OSC also has the authority to protect whistleblowers from further retaliation by staying any actions the department proposes against a whistleblower while their allegations are being investigated. The Assistant Secretary's written testimony claims this discussion draft would, quote, hinder VA's ability to improve accountability and to protect whistleblowers, end quote. Mr. Donahue, I respectfully disagree with you. Ms. Donahue, I especially disagree with you. OAWP and VA have regularly failed to improve accountability and protect whistleblowers. Just last week, we learned about an OAWP investigation into a senior leader. The investigation took place from September 2020 to the January of 2021. Yet, the report was allegedly delayed for more than a year. OAWP finally finished the report on February 23, 2022, and the report found that the senior official did retaliate against a whistleblower. OAWP recommended discipline for the senior leader, and VA management agreed discipline was warranted, but it was not carried out. Why? Because the individual retired the same week the report was finalized. Did OAWP at least protect the whistleblower? No. The whistleblower and other staff who were involved left VA because of the senior leader's retaliatory behavior. Ms. Donahue, OAWP and VA delivered no accountability and no protection for the whistleblower. This case and others like it exemplifies why I do not believe OAWP can succeed under its current structure. No matter how many lawyers, how much money, how many attempts at restructuring, or how many new authorities Congress may give the office, the Assistant Secretary will still report to the Secretary. The office will never be truly independent. The fox is guarding the hen house, and it's time for a change. I want to thank the Office of Special Counsel, the Government Accountability Project, and Project on Government Oversight, and Whistleblowers of America for your valuable feedback and input in this legislation. I'm very pleased my priorities from OAWP Bill H.R. 6638 were incorporated into the consensus draft. I'm grateful for the bipartisan work of this subcommittee, and look forward to introducing this bill with the chairman in the coming days. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.